teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Williams looking for a man. He's going for a big play downfield.
Let's go.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Finds a tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The screen, and watch out. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And they did tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off bounds? Because they are a good one.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's done. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set. 1st down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength to the left. Pulls in the deep ball. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, it's a 2nd catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense. And he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Snap it to the back. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. Not enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box. quarterbacks. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield.
Jair, that's his zone, Jair, right there. That's your pick, Jair. What the fuck?
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Pocket breaking down. Snags it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards. The sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Final play of the quarter coming. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Duff. And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, the power run here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Oh my God, get in front. What the fuck?
All the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Bro.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Wants to throw on third down. Working that left side now. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Williams will pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh,
got a man.
Guys,
That's 20. He's got
way.
space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top.
Oh,
he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it.
Oh.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Looking for the score.
Yeah, thank you.
And it'll be
Somebody got it.
intercepted in the end zone.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Got a man. It's Marsh. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. That becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away. Now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Oh, that nigga was
open. Making a stone wall on 3rd down.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let it go. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the option. He'll pull it
Oh,
easy. Touchdown, Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. Scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the 2nd half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Williams looking for a man. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On the direct snap, it's Lyle. Picks up the 1st down. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board.
Yo, bitch ass in the ground, yo.
To the air on second down. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Now the pitch. And some room to work. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He'll toss it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He's dominant in this offense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Oh my God, get that.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh!
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Us.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Back open in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play-action fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air.
Oh my gosh, how do you get beat inside, my nigga?
The 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that one.
Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target.
Ooh, let's go! Oh my God, let's go! Oh my God, what a great look! Holy bird! I love you, Sullivan. I love you, Sullivan. Let's go! Let's go! That was such a great look. Goodness, what the fuck? Holy lurk! Holy lurk!
Position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in the interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form the wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That Miami offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
He's got it down the right side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10.
Go, come on.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that is just an attitude run.
I don't know if he's trolling or not.
Right
He
in the
might be
teeth of
trolling
that
my game.
defense.
My game. Oh, give me that! Oh,
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
He Yeah.
There's so much for a quarterback to
He
think
break
about.
on
Sticking
balls.
it out
He
in the
can
belly.
call.
Do I pull
He
it?
break
Now when I
on
pull
balls.
it, oh, I got to get my feet
Balls.
set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of
Give me-
things going on.
Give me.
And I think
Give me.
these saw that led to a little bit of
Fucking
inaccuracy.
deep too much,
And
bro.
a confident throw and catch, and they're in the
Have
red
the
zone
so
at the
this is my
13.
entertainment.
And the Canes,
I
once
see
back
it. I
up
see
in
it.
the shadow
Appreciate
of their
you
own
tuning
goalpost,
in.
have put
Hope you
quite
feel
a
better.
drive together.
Best wishes.
From the
You
red
saying
zone,
you speedy
looking for a
recovery? Oh
receiver.
my God! Oh
And he
my
throws
God! Oh
another
my!
interception, his third tonight. And they'll close in on him
Come
after
on,
a
nigga.
good return
Come
on
on,
the
nigga.
interception.
Jair, stop testing Jair like
Coming
he's
out
not
of the tunnel
like
in the
that.
third
He's one
quarter,
of
this
them.
quarterback
He's one of them.
really struggling with his decision-making.
Come on, man. Stop testing that. Stop testing that. His last name's a Hill for a reason. You don't throw it up the hill. You don't throw it up the hill. Oh my God, bro. He's out of there.
He's going to have to
outta
read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting
I'm
our
on
blocks
Michigan,
and
Michigan,
moving
Michigan.
forward if we're going to win this game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Underwood.
Ah!
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I knew it. I knew
And these
it
are the
was a bad
mistakes
play.
backed
I knew
up.
it.
You can't make as a
Yeah,
quarterback,
I'm
man.
missing
You've
it.
got to protect the football. Big-time mistake.
The
Defense
over route.
capitalizes
The
and
over.
sets their offense up with elite field position.
Over.
And the offense is out on the field with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with
Oh, I
the
got
and
caught
he'll
up.
step into the end zone.
Ah, that's
Touchdown,
me, bro. Why'd I
Canes.
force that? Why didn't I just
The offense
do
did
the
exactly
high-low
what it
read? I
needed
should have
to
just
do,
taken my
getting the
high-low.
ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat,
That's cool. We
you keep
gonna
your
score,
foot
though. We
down.
gonna
You
score.
get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Oh, I'm good. 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 Trust.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
Looking for room. It's Marshall.
Oh my God! How is he touching me? How is he touching me? How is he touching me? You know what I'm saying? Get the ground game going. I'm trying to just keep establishing. It's so difficult, bro. Especially with an opponent that like knows. He knows
Solid
what I'm
pick
doing,
up of
bro.
4 on first down. It's second
He
and
be
6.
he's been studying the tape. He's been studying the tape and shit.
They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Underwood.
Oh yeah, thank you. Easy,
Trying to make
easy.
magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I love the change in decision making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job.
Lag.
You got enough ability to do that.
Nah, for real, he hit me. He hit me there. He did smack me.
They fought
But like they don't call
nail
that shit.
through
They don't call no
three, and it
unnecessary
is all
roughness.
locked up as we take a look at the
quarterback
stats.
hits.
We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45.
No reason to take anywhere to
Gets it
them.
into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really
Ooh, I might go to Duck.
my guy is
I might go to Duck.
Find the
I
matchup
appreciate
across
you,
the
buddy.
field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make some.
This could be huge in a tie game. He'll try to take it back.
Why didn't I just...
Hurricane.
But I actually
The
just took the
defense
1-on-1.
gets it
I
done
should
with
just
a
took the
huge
1-on-1.
interception
I was trying to throw it away, but then...
And at this juncture of the game, one
Okay.
play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum
That's me not
changing
taking
play.
the
Who's going to come
1-on-1,
up with it
bruh.
that
Got a
time? Paul, against the
1-on-1
pick
flat like
six
that. Just
to
take
break
it.
the top.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how
Yeah,
we're
the
going to
nigga's
get our offense is
1-on-1,
gonna go
bro.
down the
He
field.
hasn't
No.
learned.
They
So
get the
fucking not
turnover, they
taking it.
force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance. And
Get off me, get off me, get off me.
do something to save themselves here. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over
Thank you. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, 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 easy. Please me, please me. All right, bro, come on.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh my gosh, hold your blocks, bro. If you had, bro, if Merriweather would have kept his blocks, bro. I'm off to the races right now. What the fuck? Why do niggas just disengage?
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first down. Get in position. And here
I appreciate you, Brody. Hope you catch another one.
Wants to adjust the
So,
pattern.
hey, tap on the post notifications. Merry Christmas to you, Brody. Wish you a speedy recovery.
Looking downfield on first down. A shot
Ooh,
through the
oh.
end zone.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unleashes one.
Thank you.
deep.
Oh my god!
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Now the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitch man one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling, and he showed it to you right there.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, what?
Third interception of the
Oh,
night.
bro,
He managed a
Bryce.
few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
We're watching this DB on film. I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Williams looking for
Oh,
a man.
my God.
Quickly complete. There he goes.
No. Oh, my God, bro.
As he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down.
Oh my God! So like, what? I throw that route every fucking day the same way. It's a green. How the fuck do you not? Bro, the nigga ran right past it. What the fuck, bro?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This result going to open some eyes around the country. They've proven behind this passing game they probably need to be ranked a little bit higher right down the top 10.
Yeah, and mission accomplished. This is how you do it. Big stage, everybody watching. You beat a team that's ranked higher than you in this fashion. Throwing the football all over the yard, explosive offense. This will bode well for the rest of their season.
Well, they've answered some questions, too, because they've got talent throwing the ball. Everybody knew that, but could they get it done against a defense like this? Well, now you have their answer. Absolutely they can, and if they keep this up, they've got big aspirations the rest of the year.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Williams will pass. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Toss sweep right.
Oh my God, niggas
Nowhere
not
to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh.
Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the end zone.
Oh my God, this nigga didn't catch
All
that.
the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Maybe a double pass. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next